Here I am to record another trading recap. So let's talk about that. So as you can see, I did not took any trade again. So here I'll talk about why. So before the market open, I was a bit bearish for the day. So as you can see here on the one hand session, we swept the Asian high, so it made the Judas swing, and when we have sweeps of the highs of the Asian session on the London session, I expect the price to be bearish. The liquidity here got grabbed, so now the price has all it needs to go lower. So here I was bearish. I was expecting to take shorts, but to take a short I would need to see a sweep of an eye or a mitigation of a 15-minute or 4-hour bearish through the gap. So here I just waited to see that, so the market opened and then just gone way lower. It did not give me any sweep, so here I just had marked some levels. So we had this 15-minute low with this 15-minute fair value gap. We also had this low, this low, this low, and also this low, and all the lows got swept. Here we swept this low and respected the 15-minute bullish trade gap. So here I was a bit bullish because we swept sell side liquidity, and here we just had these big manipulations. So I was expecting to see the price going higher even after my bias was bearish, because I was bearish if we had a sweep of an eye. We did not add, we had instead this big manipulation lower. So we had this sweep, we had this weak reaction. So here I just moved to the 1 minute and I marked these levels. So here we inverted the gap. So here I just put my entry here at the retest after this inversion of the gap, and I was expecting to see a retest and then a continuation higher. But again, as it happened yesterday, the price inverted the gap, but then did not provide me with a retest, so I did not enter it here. Here I just waited to see a move higher to mitigate this 15-minute bearish for the gap, as you can see here. So the price just mitigated the fair value gap. We have this week, and when I saw that week, I was starting to be bearish again. So we had that sweep with this reaction, and then we just had this bearish candle, and we had then a bullish candle, and then here we had a 5-minute bearish break of structure. So on the 15-minute time frame we were bearish, on the 5 minutes we were bearish. So here I was very bearish again. So here we had the manipulation, we gone higher, we manipulated, we just we filled the sell orders that were placed here at this 15-minute bearish fair value gap and also 5-minute fair value gap. So here we had a lot of liquidity. The price just grabbed the liquidity and then started going lower. We had the breakout structure. So here I was very bearish, trying to find shorts. So on 1 minute here I wanted to take shorts here, but we did not add a breakout structure still. And because we were starting to be a little bit bullish here, so I wanted to see a bearish structure being created. So here we were clearly bearish. We just had a candle closure below this very important low with this other bearish candle. Then I really thought about taking a short here at this bearish the gap. We had this reaction. When I saw this reaction, I thought about taking a short right here. But I wanted to wait a little bit for more confirmations. Then we invert the gap again, we go on here, and then we just filled the gap that I had in the first place put my entry. But of course here I just stopped my entry. Here I did not add my entry there. I did not add an entry in any place. But here it just filled a very important bullish gap. So here I was starting to be a little bit bullish again. Here I just wanted to see a bearish reaction, and then I would enter right here. and then I would have take profits here, but after I saw this move here, I was starting to be a little bit bullish again, but on the 5 minute and 15 minute we were bearish, so I was still bearish. So we had this level, we respected and respected again, but then we just had this big bullish candle, and after that the price was starting to be a little bit bullish. We had this sweep, then we had a kind of closure above, and after that I just ignored it and just stopped looking for trades. So here I was bearish for the day, but here we swept very important levels of liquidity. So even though I was bearish, we still grabbed a lot of sell-side liquidity, and in my head we were ready to go higher, but still we were bearish. So today I was a little bit I was not very confident on my bias. We were bullish, we were bearish. We grabbed sell-side liquidity, but on the daily we were bearish. But today I was not very confident, so I just did not took any trades. I could have entered along here after we had this reaction. I could have entered along here after the reclaim of this 1 minute fair value gap. But here we had this bullish inverse for the gap, and I thought that it would get respected, but I was wrong for the day. So my mistake of the day was my bias. I was not very confident where the price wanted to go, so I just did not took any trade, and I'm okay with that. Today the market will give me more opportunities, so there's no need to take a bad trade today. So it is what it is. I wanted to take along here. We did not add the retest, so I just wanted to see a bearish reaction, but then the price just mitigated the gap and started going higher again. So it is what it is, no trades for the day. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and tomorrow I'll be back for another trading recap.